Hello, all my Serger friends. I wanted to congratulate you all. I think we had a really fun Serger Club in September. Many of you got an entire t-shirt made. I'm so impressed. Some of you are well on your way. If you didn't get finished, that's okay. I know you're gonna work on it at home, but I think everybody learned a lot, including me. And one of the reasons I wanted to make a little video for you today is to share some of the things I came home and worked on. There was a few little issues we were having, and I thought there's got to be a way to do that. So I found a fantastic video on on YouTube, and I'm putting the link right here for you. I want you to watch this woman's video. Watch it, give her lots of likes. She did a really good job on it. To solve some of the issues we were having, especially with cover stitch. I applied some of her ideas and had some really great success. So let me go over to my Serger and show you some things I learned. The first tip I want to point out is this Lego block. Man, what a clever idea. I have a box of Legos. I raised two boys. I got a box of Legos in the garage. It's just a Lego block, and all I did was put tape, double-sided tape, a little piece here, a little piece there, and it just sticks there and serves as a seam guide. Fabulous idea. I'm going to use this in quilting class as well. I think it worked great on a sewing machine. All right, I got a great little sample here with a couple of seams sewn. And here's one of the ideas I thought was fantastic in her video. We talked about when we're folding our hem up that we didn't want to have the seam allowance on both sides, on the same side, because it left such a lump. And so we talked about folding it over to the right and then the left so that they nestle in together. She goes a step farther in her video and actually puts a little snip. You don't snip all the way into the threads. You just snip a little bit there. And it helps that bend over. Bend that little hem over, and it ends up being nice and flat over there. So that was already a huge help. Now let me try some cover stitch. We talked about in class, I'm just reviewing, whenever you do cover stitch, you don't have an edge to start on. You have to start in the middle of a fabric, and on a serger, it can be hard to get stuff in the middle. So if you need to, turn your wheel backwards, clear out your stitch fingers so that you can now run fabric right underneath. So I'm going to start a little bit here. I'm going to take the Lego block off for now just so you can see what's going on, but boy, did I like that idea. Okay, now I'm coming up to that hump, and she gave a couple of ideas in her video for how to get over this. One of them, which I thought was very clever, is to change the differential feed and make it higher. So my differential feed, if it's on normal, roll it up. I'm going to roll mine up all the way to a 2, as high as it will go. And for about 1 inch, I'm going to sew with that really high differential feed right over my bump, and let's see what it looks like. Now I'm going to stop. I'm going to go back to the original setting for my differential feed and continue on. And let's see what I have. Here's the result of that. It did go over it very smoothly, but I do have a little bit of a wobble. So here's another idea for that. I'm going to sew this one a little bit below so we can compare the two. This time I'm going to use her other idea, and that is to use what she calls a hump jumper. Marcia at our store calls it a puddle jumper. The actual word for it is a height compensation tool. This is one that Bernina makes, and these come with Bernina sewing machines. I keep mine out even when I'm sewing on my baby locks. I use this thing all the time. All it is just 3 layers of hard plastic, kind of hard, smooth plastic. And what we are trying to do is level off the presser foot here So if we're going over a hump here, we put this in the back so that it raises the whole presser foot up and gives it a level playing field as it goes across the bump. So let me show you how it looks in action. I'm just getting to my problem area here. With this tool, you can decide, do I need 1 thickness, do I need 2, or do I need 3? And I think I'm going to try 2 thicknesses on this. Now, what I learned is that I want to keep my needles down. I want to raise my presser foot up, hold down my fabric back here. I don't know if you can see, I'm going to hold my fabric steady, and I'm going to slide from the back right in there, right up to the needles. I did this so that it didn't twist or stretch my knit left or right. I come from the back, put it down. I'm going to leave the differential feed the same this time. I'm going to come over that slowly. And here is the result. And you can see I got a much straighter stitch, no wobble. Now again, hold your knit taut, slide from the back. If you try to slide it in this way or this way, you will push your knit out and distort it and get that wobble. But isn't that just so much better? If you don't have this fancy tool, we do sell them at the store. They're about $6, but you can make one on your own. Some people have used a needle package. You can see that the thickness of a package of needles is about the same as 2 levels of the height compensation tool. Last thing I want to tell you is that I have written instructions. They've already been printed from a previous class I had done, and those are located on our website. So you'll see the link for our website, you'll see a picture, and those are the printed t-shirt instructions. And you can also find a video that I made a few years ago. It's a 2-part video. It is on the Be So Creative YouTube page, and here is the link to the YouTube videos. You can watch the entire 2-part video on how to construct a t-shirt. And my last advice to you is, please challenge yourself within the next week or 2 to make another t-shirt. If you do it while the information is fresh, you'll remember all of the steps and learn at a much deeper level. And when you do, I definitely want to see you in the store wearing your new t-shirt, or please take a picture and send it to our website and let us all enjoy seeing you in it. Thanks, everybody.